Good day, sir. Good day, everyone. I am Aina Yuisa, and my co-groupmates are Ma'am Joyce Jimenez and Ma'am Susan Capillan. Our group will discuss to you about the Two Children Policy Law. Should the Two Children Policy Law be implemented in the Philippines? Let's learn about the positive effects of this law.
Marvelous day, everyone. I am Susan Capillan. Here I am giving a juncture talking about why should implement the two-child policy in the Philippines. What is a two-child policy? A two-child policy is a limit of the two children allowed per family. This is the family planning strategy that should implement a two-child policy in the Philippines for the most needed for all the unfortunate. Family creates a solution to problems arising from overpopulation in the state, whereby the woman population rises to an extent exceeding the carrying capacity of the ecological setting. An increased demand for food, water, housing, energy, healthcare, transportation, and more. The main purpose of the policy is to govern our population, because overpopulation will only cause some effects, like poverty, that will destroy the life of the Filipino people. There is a link between poverty and overpopulation. For example, a poor a poor couple has 5 to 10 and a children, and they cannot give them a good future. In this case, their children will also grow up in the hands of poverty. And the cycle begins as they produce a lot of children and they cannot support them. This should be proposed for the policy on population control. It can help solve poverty, which is one of the major problems in the Philippines. Poverty is merely caused by overpopulation, which is what we experience in the past and the present. Our resources can only afford a small population. The two-child policy is part of the strategy to save our nation, because overpopulation will kill us. It would be nice to have many children if they will grow up or be taken care of in a good community, or a good or a rich family. But in our case, the poor, unfortunate families are most likely to produce tons of children, and they are not sure if they can feed their children twice a day. That's the one reason we should implement this matter. There are many reasons why couples prefer to have fewer children. For example, firstly, they said that having many children can cause poverty in our society. Second, they can concentrate on their work and spend less money. If the policy will be given a chance to be implemented, the policy will help those parents who are having a hard time affording to send their children to school. It helps single mothers, for instance, when they are left out, that are working hard or alone, because they now have an opportunity to lessen their work. This policy is necessary to implement to assure that the children can feel comfortable in life and will give them a better future.
So a pleasant day to each and everyone. So today I will be the second speaker in the debate entitled, "Should the policy be implemented here in the Philippines?" So I said yes. Those two policies that implemented here in the Philippines, um, um, ito yung mga palisiya ng mga bata na nasabi niya na inimplenta na dito sa Pilipinas. So, bakit nga ba? Pag sinabi natin two children's policy, ito yung ito yung government imposed limit of those children na inaalaw ng bawat pamilya na bigyan ng tulong. So, this two children policy that implemented is inaalaw na noong 2010. So, this government ay upang para mas bigyan natin ng tulong ang mga bata na walang-wala or tapos sa buhay or those family na walang-wala sa buhay. So, paano nga ba nakukuha ng mga bata ang kanilang tulong or tulong na binibigay ng mga gobyerno? So, isa sa mga benepisyo na nakukuha ng mga bata is yung Porpis or Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino Program. So, isa yung mga program na ginawa ng government para mabigyan ng tulong ang mga bata na makapag-aral o kahit paano ay masustain nila yung sarili nila gamit ang perang binigay ng gobyerno. So, the Porpis or the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino programs, this program is allow or beneficial only for those places where there is population congestion here in the Philippines. So, it is mostly So, ang purpose ng program ito ay para mas mabawasan or magkaroon ng magandang buhay ang mga bata sa hinaharap. Yun yung goal or purpose ng government kung bakit nila ina-implementa ang For Peace or Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program. So, that is my thoughts, or that is my perceptions about about the said topic.
I am the last speaker. But before I begin, let me share with you a story of this neighbor of ours. This family consists of a big family members living in only a small hut. Not to discriminate, but we know that this family is struggling financially. The head of this family is a laborer, and sometimes he even do part-time in construction sites. While the wife is a stay-at-home mom taking care of their little children. Ang mga anak nila kasi is yung tinatawag na Doremi, yung halos taon-taon nag-aanak sila. The wife is also taking part-time jobs doing laundries for our other neighbors. And the way I observe them, their little kids are always untidy. And also the little ones who are not yet big enough are already on the street, finding their own way to have their own money. Alam mo yun, yung mga anak nilang siguro mga 8, 9 years old, nasa labas na, nasa kalsada na, humihingi na ng pera, or yung mga rumaraket-raket na, yun. Ang mga anak nila is, they don't even go to school. Ang reason is, wala daw maipagbibili ng mga gamit para sa paaralan, gastos lang daw ang pagpapaaral. I feel sorry for them. Sino ba naman kami para pilitin sila sa kung anumang desisyon nila, hindi ba? I really feel sorry for them, and also for all those family who are struggling financially. That is why our goal is to introduce to you the House Bill 3773, or the Responsible Parenthood and Population Management Act, also known as the Two Children Policy Law. This law is proposed by Albay Representative Sir Edsel Lagman on 2004. The Two Children Policy is a government-imposed limit of 2 children per family. Ang law na ito is yung nililimitahan ng gobyerno ang isang pamilya na magkaroon ng hanggang sa 2 anak lamang. Or ito din yung government subsidies only to the first 2 children. Ibig sabihin, kung marami kang anak, yung 2 anak mo na lamang ang makakatanggap ng mga government subsidies. Government scholarship, gano'n. Ang batas na ito, kapag na-implementa sa ating bansa, it can be a solution to minimize the growing population in our country. When this law is implemented, it can lessen the poverty and crimes in our country, because an overpopulated country, an overpopulation in a poor area will only cause crimes due to the lack of good source of income. Therefore, The only means that people can find and think of is to do crimes and mischiefs. Pansin nyo ba, kapag kayo ay nakatira sa isang poor community, I mean, kapag kayo nakatira sa isang poor community, ang mga tao doon madalas maraming mga magnanakaw, maraming mga nagbebenta ng drugs. Kasi nga, wala silang trabaho, wala silang maayos na trabaho, kaya yun na ang naiisip nilang gawin. Just to provide for their family. Also, when this law is implemented, makakagaan siya sa buhay ng mga magulang sapagkat mapagtutuunan na nila ng pansin ang mga anak nila. Maibubuhos na nila lahat ng atensyon, buong atensyon nila at pag-aaruga, pagmamahal sa kanilang dalawang anak lamang. Kasi pansin nyo, sa mga madaming mga anak, halos hindi nila napagtutuunan ng pansin lahat. Minsan kung ano yung maliit na lamang, kung sino yung pinakabunso, doon na lang yung focus nila. Yung mga malalaki, minsan napapabayaan na. Kaya nga, mas maraming tendency na mapapawariwara ang mga anak nila. Kasi pag marami kang anak pero napapabayaan naman at wala naman na halos maipakain sapagkat kulang nga ang kita sa isang araw. Mostly kasi ang Filipino family is nagkakaroon lamang ng 200 more or less na kita, income sa isang araw. Ang 200 pesos hindi na siya nakakatustos para sa malaking pamilya. 200 pesos is okay na sa 2 tao, 3 tao lamang, hindi ba? Kasi, lesser children means the more chance for the parents to raise their childs well and to educate them well. Ang paniniwala nga nating mga Pilipino is, the more the merrier, hindi ba? Pero, sa tingin nyo ba, sa sitwasyon natin ngayon, di ba hindi ito aplikado? Kasi, dahil ang realidad ng mundo, sa realidad ng buhay, aanhin mo ang maraming anak. Kung yung kahit na basic na pangangailangan lamang nila, hindi mo pa maibigay. Magdurusa lamang sila, ikaw masasaktan ka din kasi as a parent, alam mong masakit din sa'yo na makita mong nahihirapan ng anak mo. Nakikita mong gusto nilang kumain ng gusto nila pero hindi nila makagawa kasi nga wala kang pera, wala kang maibigay. Masakit yun para sa isang magulang. Yes, it would be nice to have many children, but only if they will grow up or being taken care of in a good community or in a rich family. But in our case, the poor and unfortunate are most likely to produce many children, and they are not really sure if they can feed them thrice a day. That is why our group is really agree. We are agree to yes to implement this two children policy in our country.